Morning, everyone. Virgo here. It is June 13th, 2019, and I hope everybody's having a great week. Okay, so one of the things that I do on a regular basis is check scambusters.org for the new scams that are out, specifically having to do with social media, since you guys know that I report on scams and I expose con artists that are across social media and across the internet. Scambusters is a wonderful source in case anybody wants to take a look at their website. It'll be located in the description area of this video. This is an important video for all YouTubers, both those that comment on videos and those that create. It's something that everybody really needs to know about, and if you don't know about it, you could potentially become a victim of it pretty darn easily. The channels that are not as large are really more at risk than a lot of the channel. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. Actually, everybody's at risk with this one. But who seems to be getting hit more are the small and medium channels rather than the larger channels, according to the statistics that I was able to find on this. So let me go ahead and take you down here to the extortion scam. It's a really ugly thing. I'm going to go ahead and read it to you. Okay, so supposing you post an item on a video sharing site like YouTube. More and more of us do that all the time. In some cases, people post so many that they set up their own channels, which enables viewers to follow the channel, just like following a person or organization on any other social media platform. Now it's time for the scammers to step in. They make a claim that the victim's video is breaking some kind of a rule, perhaps a copyright infringement or some form of unacceptable content. YouTube operates on a 3-strike and you're out policy for anyone who breaks their rules. So what they're referring to here are anybody who breaks copyright rules and anyone who breaks community standard rules. Now the scammers have a choice. Usually they will go straight to the poster, so the person who owns the channel, and they'll threaten to complain to YouTube unless this person pays them. It's straightforward extortion or blackmail, whatever you want to call it. Alternatively, there may be something genuinely wrong with the video. So, like one of the things in community standards would be bullying, for example. So if you make a video and you are bullying someone that is a needy or disabled individual or a vulnerable individual, for example. Let's say that you bully somebody that is handicapped in some way. That is a community standards issue. So if a scam artist were to find this and they want to try to extort you, what they'll do is they'll say, hey, pay me $100 to $300 via PayPal right now, and I won't actually turn your channel in for you bullying this disabled individual. The majority of channels that I follow do not do that kind of thing. And it would be hard-pressed to find anything legitimately that could be actually turned into YouTube. But these people are not shy. They'll make a claim that they own a copyright on something and then turn it into YouTube. And they don't care whether YouTube comes back and the strike goes against them, because they're using fake channels to make these claims anyway. Copyright infringement is something that gets taken down almost immediately within 48 hours of actually filing the case against someone, and it's takedown for the legal purposes of it, and then ask questions later. So by the time they do this twice to you, you've got one more strike before they will actually try to take your channel down. Now, when it's turns out that you didn't actually infringe copyright, YouTube has been very good about reestablishing channels, but that can take some time and it can be very frustrating for creators. When somebody strikes your channel and it is done in a fraudulent manner, it never sticks. It's something that they absolutely will correct. But again, it's something that can be very frustrating. You do a lot of work as a creator to ensure that your channel maintains in its integrity, and it can really slow you down. This is a scam that is something that people need to be aware of, and it is not unheard of that commenters have also been extorted. So, for example, let's say that you have a channel that is got 5,000 or 6,000 followers. Let's just use that as an example. And you go over to another channel that's got 20 or 30,000 followers, and you make a comment. And in that comment, maybe you say something that is viewed as potentially not community standards friendly. All right, that person then goes in and attempts to try to extort you, claiming that they can actually strike you down by the comments that you're placing on other on other channels. So this can be something that can be very frustrating. It's something where they use anything that they can find in order to try to claim, hey, if you don't pay me, then I'm going to find a way to get you taken down. That is, just from the trolls alone, something that us as creators live with on a daily basis of having to fight and deal with. But this is something that's totally different, this demand and extortion of payment. So I wanted to kind of put this up and let everybody know, especially YouTube creators, because that's who it's hitting the hardest, especially those that have followers somewhere between 1,500 and about 30,000. People seem to be getting hit pretty heavily with this. So if you want to read up on it more, scambusters.org is where you would go. Search for YouTube scams. And the one you want to look at is the latest YouTube scam involving extortion. Now, this is something YouTube has become very well aware of, and they're watching much more carefully with regards to the complaints that are actually coming in. You might find, as a matter of fact, that if you report someone's video, that it's taking longer for them to take it down now because they're being a lot more cautious about it. So they are taking an initiative to try to correct this, it appears. And in addition to that, IC3 has also been made aware of this. So quickly, this is going to come to an end, it appears. And they're watching those that get turned in because they do appear to be coming from some of the same locations. So my suggestion is, if you're watching this video and you yourself are a scammer that likes to try to extort money, be very well aware of the fact that YouTube is turning these into IC3, and those IPs are being watched through MAC addresses, etc., by the FBI, and as a result, you will get a visit. So, I want to make sure that everybody's aware of this. Again, commenters need to pay attention to it too, but the majority of people that are getting hit have small to medium-sized channels. A couple of channels that I heard of actually had more than 30,000 followers also, so I would say just be very cautious and be mindful of what you're getting in terms of emails or, filtered comments that suggest that they are going to strike your channel. Now, keep in mind, they will do it, but don't ever let someone trying to extort you from money do so. It's just a bad way to go. Turn it into IC3 immediately and make sure that you contact YouTube. And as a matter of fact, there is a specific Twitter account that YouTube has opened to ensure that you can get in touch with them. And I will find that in just a second here. Okay, here we go. So reading the end of this, it does give you the information on how to contact YouTube if you have this happen to you. The scam was reported by the tech site bleepingcomputer.com, which says the crooks usually seek around $100 to $300 via PayPal or virtual currency like Bitcoin. The actual amount usually depends on how many followers the channel has. So that is something to keep in mind. If you have more of a medium to large size channel, it's of course going to be more that they try to extort from you. When victims have complained to YouTube, the company, which is owned by Google, has usually removed any strikes against the victims. And if anything like this happens to you, you can contact YouTube via Twitter on @TeamYouTube. So I hope this helps everybody to not fall for this. If you do get a threat with regards to this, turn it in immediately so that the FBI can gather information based on your channel and who actually leaves the comment for you. So an important thing to know, save any emails that you might get from someone so that the actual data can be grabbed. Bottom line is, don't let anyone extort you guys. All right, I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.